Everybody, today I'm just doing more thumbnailing today. It's actually kind of helping me at the moment. I've been also, among doing that, I've also just kind of wrote a bit more about the characters, and as well as that, I've done a bit of thumbnails and using Comic Rough's book, and I've discovered, if I want to like fix mistakes, I could just use these stickers, and say for example if I stuff up a bit here, which I did, I put like a sticker over here and just redid it, so that kind of fixes that thought I had about like if I'm like using too much to get an idea down, but that's fine. Yeah, I think it's coming along better. I think there's actually it occurred to me today while I was like just thinking, doing housework, and thought about how I was going to get to that point, in the story and all that. And then there's a plot point where I think it just came to me, yeah. So that's a good sign. I'm trying to look up dictionary, but I uploaded like a video today of like week 2 for the challenge, and it's took almost all day, so I guess my internet's a bit, behind. But it's good that you can see the progress I'm making. So I don't want to give too much away in this plot, but anyway, that's what I've been doing. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Back again. I just had thoughts about what we're going to do for the Inktober portion of this challenge, which is a different challenge entirely. I actually made a bunch of lists of challenges I want to do in the next probably 3 months and a bit. With the Inktober challenge, the thing I get from it is that when you like draw in ink, it's there's a feeling that artists can sympathize with well, in pencil and things like that are more softer and like forgiving, like pencil and charcoal. There's a tendency like you can change things around and it's perfectly comfortable, whereas like ink's an instant mark, And I think this challenge is a lot for those kinds of people who don't regularly engage with, just drawing directly what they think and what they imagine, perhaps. And it doesn't have to be from an animation, it could use reference, but the whole idea is to just have fun with just doing drawing and not be apologizing or not feeling held back. And I think that's a good idea, to do this. I think for my comic, I probably won't have I won't have like an under sketch, something like that, which would give it a nice little gritty and uncontrolled. I gotta figure out like what kind of inking methods I want to use, because I know I want to do digital, and I have a lot of brushes on in Photoshop, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Also, the idea of the undo button, I probably will use it a lot, but I won't. The idea, I think, with me is to still use the inking to its advantage. Like just put it down and then move on to the next and post it. Maybe I'll post some. I probably won't post all the comic, because it probably won't be 30 pages, probably be 45, or I want it to be at least a zine size, because there's a lot of stuff I have to get through, but you'll come to see that in future videos. So I think that's what my thoughts are on for Inktober, so the current state anyway. So stay tuned. See ya. Bye. Hi everybody. Today was an alright day. Nice Sunday. Day 13. I mostly I mostly fell into like a YouTube video watching binge and basically end up like watching one of those Minecraft compilation like cringe compilations, but they weren't like Minecraft specifically. They were like the con they held every year, but with like 12-year-olds with poor like public speaking skills. But anyway, other than that, I was like in a dark room most of the day, and so I went out and got coffee. And I'll get to the topic, but I bought this today from the store from EB, and it's like the third copy I bought that, and because the other two copies I bought of this particular game kind of didn't were kind of broken. They kind of didn't. They couldn't really start. So in order for me to play this, because it's Bethesda, and also yes, I know I'm a scrub because it's on console. Yes, of course, but yeah, scrub life. Fuck you. Anyway, so I bought the PS3 edition and it played well after basically I just like restored my PS3 and somehow that worked, and then it would usually come up with a black screen, and then it would install. Like it wouldn't install, but this time it did, and then I got to play the game, and I've had a little fun playing it. I've only just gotten around to the controls. Played Fallout 3, and that was all right, I'd say, to say the least. But anyway, onto the topic. The topic here for today is 100 Days of My Comics, and I just, while I was at the cafe, I just did a few character sketches. I realized I haven't really planned the visual aspects as much about what the supporting characters look like, and what the antagonists and protagonists. I got the protagonists, put down, in terms of visual design, but there are supporting like characters, like, not to give too much away, the usual gab. But I'll work on that more in the next couple of days. Just I think it's good to know what the characters look like specifically. Comics is mostly visual medium after all. That's why anyway, thanks for I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later. Bye. Hi everybody. Today I mostly I did a bit more character design in terms of just support characters and stuff like that I'm going to put later in the comic. It's a bit. I think I'm fleshing it out a bit more in terms of design, and I did a couple more thumbnails. I think it's good to have them there to inform how I'm going to structure the dialogue. I think they're good for that. Not just like making good shots, but also forcing like pointing where the narrative will go. And right now I'm just playing Fallout 4. No, it's Fallout New Vegas actually. And I've been really looking forward to playing this.
Hello. Hello? Can you help me? You just gotta help her, man.
Bridge past the radio tower, which is probably... Oh my god, you mean the death claws? Oh fuck. Anyway, I'm enjoying this game too much, and that's all I've done for the day, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. What's up everybody? I'm back again. And really, I'm kind of just reporting in, before I do something. I think I might just do a bit of I'll maybe look at the first three thumbnails and see how I can write down the dialogue I want bit kind of. Well, maybe I should just finish the thumbnails. One of those things. But I did this today, and I actually uploaded a video of me like in a time lapse drawing it, because my mum bought these like just Faber-Castell pens from like an art gallery in like New South Wales, yeah, and they're pretty nice. So I tested them out, and I could see as I was doing it, I really like the black ink in this. Although I look at and I see like I tend to see the mistakes I usually make. I'll leave like these little white flecks when I do like straight, you know, when I apply the blacks and all the shadows, but like I don't apply the strokes evenly and stuff, and that like makes me think about how like Inktober might help with that. But then again, I kind of want the comic to be clean because I want to do it in digital as well. Due to like the rules and all the like controversy around it, you know, probably just do it mostly digital and probably not end up doing Inktober. But I understand, you know, both digital and ink and like traditional. You learn as you go. You know, you're always gonna learn something beneficial, and find out what you like through doing the challenge. And I can see where I'm, and it's interesting to see where I'm at like just using markers and stuff. I mean, markers aren't the high rate like that. They aren't like a top range product, but they're still. I like these Tombos because they are they tend to blend pretty easier, to be honest. But yeah, don't really think I'm that secure in the idea of doing Inktober. It throws things up a bit in the air, as they say. So yeah, you can see he's kind of like a noir detective in this. It's my OC. I call him Terramondo. And yeah, this is sort of a bit. This is kind of where I'm thinking the story begins. It's sort of like a retelling, like from, you know, I'm telling a story from like someone telling you about the past. You know, that's what I did today, and that's what I wanted to let you guys know about. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everybody. Not much else happened today. I just attempted to write a bit more for my opening chapter of the comic. It's interesting to see how like my process is evolving slowly, but taking small steps to get where I want it to be. Also, I think the whole vlogging thing I'm doing with these challenge videos is good. It's also kind of I want it to be more a little personal, because a little personalized, and explore me and myself. I think that would be add a bit more, you know, spice and variety to each of these little snippets of my week, you know, and that's good. So you might notice the little tablet pen here. Put a little bit of tape around it because sometimes I get lost in all these pens on my table. So that's basically a tablet for my Cintiq, which is my rating. It's a 13 HD, and I've had it for about 4 years now. So this is me in Photoshop, and oh no, it's my character in Photoshop. I took from my previous marker drawing that I did, and I took a photo and then uploaded to Photoshop, just make a bit more, give it a more film noir vibe, and But I kind of did that yesterday, but not much else happened today. I maybe did 1 or 2 drawings. It's more a cop-out day, to be honest. But I did go to I went to D&D today. I had fun. Those are always good. I like to talk about that a bit more because it's kind of they have a character creation process with D&D and with selecting classes, like races, classes, and all that. There's a bit of that, creative element. But also, after that, I came home and watched Holly's new video, and I find them pretty energizing. They give me a boost in creativity. But other than that, I've been pretty bored today. I've kind of been distracted. I guess there are things I'm not particularly skilled at that I try, and I just gotta remember that even if it's gonna be bad, I try to tell myself this. Even if I think it's gonna be bad, at least I'll have done it. At least I'll learn from it. But that's all I can say on that at the moment. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Bye. Hello everybody. I'm back again, and today I actually drew a few comic pages today. It's mostly going to be in digital, so I'm not doing Inktober, but nevertheless I think it's good that digital inking and the traditional have the learning curves, and you can learn a lot through either process. But for this instance, I'm going to use Photoshop to ink my comic, and so this is some of the first few pages. The brush that I got is really good. It's by Kyle. I got the Kyle Webster brush set. Yeah, the inking one. I got the inking one and the drawing one, and there's some good ones. Good brushes like the Kirby Crackling. You might notice it right there. So yeah, just the first few pages, which I think might become a thing from now on. For this challenge, I'm gonna try at least do 3 pages a week of art and writing, and that way I can get them out of the way and move on to the next thing and still feel good about And it's important to so they don't stress about one thing taking too long if it's they're all done in conjunction, and that's good. Maybe. Yeah. Other than that, today didn't do much. That sticker actually brings up my topic of I watched a video today about this guy who wrote a book on how writers tend to not be tend to how these things with artists, they have to sit down and make something every day. Well, there's this thing you might know about how it seems as easy as it sounds, but that's very difficult. There's this thing called resistance, and it's by this guy. This guy wrote about it. He's called Stephen Pressfield. He wrote The Art of the World, The War of Art, and basically, I watched a kind of summary video of it, and it was really cinematic too. It was just, he said, the important thing to see is not to see resistance as a bad thing, but to know when it happens, when you sit down, because I'm a very big procrastinator. You might not know this, but it's probably taken me a week to do 3 pages, for example. But I got the outline down, at least. At least the outline I think should go, but you know, I'm taking it slowly so that I don't get too feel too much pressure. I know there are things that I like that I want to get to, but you know, there's this thing of resistance, and that's a good point it brought up in the video, and it was quite a fantastic video, you know. Anyway, I'd call it it's by storytellers. It's video's titled Artist Turn Pro. Yeah. But anyway, that was a pretty inspirational video for me. The artist has to, whether they're writing or sitting down and make art, they have to remember that when resistance comes, that they take control of it, acknowledge it, and then keep working anyway. I thought that was very good advice. So my YouTubing, I'll probably upload this later this week. I think on Friday I'll upload the rest of these videos. Currently editing now in iMovie. That's how it goes. But anyway, so that's it for today, and I hope my plan will work for the next coming few days. So see you back soon. Bye. Hi everybody. I want to start this video by saying I'm going to upload this to my computer and edit out all the ums and ahs, and that will be good. But it will be it will take a while to upload, so don't worry about that. So I haven't started working on my comic, but I know I have a plan, and a plan I think will work. Basically, I'll do like 3 pages a week, so that I'm not rushed in rushed on the writing parts, as it were. So that's all I have to say for now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with more videos, and if you're gonna watch, and if you stay to the end of this video, thanks for watching, and I'll upload all my videos next week. Okay, take care. Goodbye.